So a lot of people I'm finding are actually, there's a whole subculture of people online that actually EDC these single action arm, not single action army, I shouldn't say that because this is a 357, but single action firearms for their daily carry. And so I was doing some research on these Ubertis, and I don't think I ever would at this point carry this daily unless I had a massive property where I could just open carry it. But I wanted to research the viability of doing it. And so Uberti recommends you carry 5 in the chamber rather than 6, which is what the traditional cowboy carry is. But they have new technology compared to the old Uberti, where they have what's called a floating pin. So this pin right here, unless it is fully, you probably can't see, but unless it's fully cocked, this pin moves up and back. It's a floating pin. So what happens is, to give it some safety, if you drop the hammer onto a bullet, it won't fire because the pin is floating. Now it sounds like, that technology is not really, to me it sounded like that's something that could fail pretty easily. You can't see it, but it actually moves. So what I did is I went out to a field and I loaded 6 in the chamber and pulled it back to half cocked, finger on the trigger, and I just let it go a bunch of times and nothing went off. It actually works, the technology works. And then what happens is, once you fully cock it, it locks this the pin in place. And so when you release it, then you fire the bullet. Hopefully I'm explaining that correctly, but that's the way the technology works on these Ubertis. So you safely can carry 6 if you wanted to. With that said, I think I would still probably carry 5. But there is the viability of carrying 6 safely with that technology. So with that being said, I did purchase a cheap, it's like a K-frame holster I got off eBay. It's like 13 bucks. And so I have it in a pinch if needed. It goes in the waistband holster. And so it's always there in case I needed it. But for now, like I said, in today's day and age, I'll be carrying a semi-auto for the foreseeable future. But there is, for those that want to, there is the ability to carry at least the Ubertis with 6 in the chamber. And I know that the Rugers do have the transfer bar as well. But I just wanted to research that a little and flesh it out and see what other people think as well, because that's something I couldn't get an answer to. Not many people talk about 6 versus 5, and I'm not seeing a lot of conversations about EDCing these. I'm starting to see more and more, but again, not something I would probably do right now, but just some food for thought, maybe for the future, if we have a more civilized era, if we ever get to it. All right, thanks for watching.